Hi everybody, I'm here. A little late, but I'm here. I want to tell you that we're starting a little late, but we're starting. So, my name is Linda. I want to tell you something. I'm a vegan. Yep. And I have to tell you that the reason I'm a vegan, and most people know why I'm vegan, but one thing with the problem is I'm a little bit annoying. That's the problem with being vegan, annoying. Now, to be fair, I was annoying before I was vegan, people tell me. So, but I really like sharing my vegan passion with everybody, but it's not going very favorably. When I tell people I'm vegan, I don't get the best reaction. Grandma, can I have ice cream? Honey, ice cream causes cancer and the poor cows are tortured their whole lives. Oh, yeah. But you know, we vegans are so proud. I mean, really, look at me. Anybody want to know my cholesterol numbers? Yeah. And it's so exciting to be vegan. Really, it's so exciting. I mean, I lost 55 pounds. I lost my heart disease. And I cured my cancer. The only problem is I'm a bit annoying. Even my doctor said, Linda, you're in great health. I said, thank you. And he said, but I am concerned about these blood pressure numbers. And I said, mine? And he said, no, everyone else around you. Can you be a little less annoying? And I said, well, I just want everybody to see the light. You know, some people see the light, but most people see me and run. Yeah. Look, here comes Linda and she's bringing tofu. Yeah. You know, it's not easy being a vegan when people don't really like it, you know. The doctor said, you know, you're in great health, and really I want even telemarketers hang up on me. I mean, John from the Sacramento Bee newspaper said, we have a discount for new subscribers. And I said, oh, are you vegan? And he said, no. And I said, oh, let me tell you about the benefits of a vegan diet. You can be a healthy person and not have lifestyle problems, and you won't be murdering animals, and you can save the planet, John. John, are you there? John? So, even robocallers hang up on me. Hi, this is Jenny. I'm here to help you extend your auto warranty. Oh wait, is this Linda? Bye. Some people even have me help them with their spam calls. Linda, will you come over next Tuesday and just answer our phone all day? Okay, yeah, I can do that. So, some people say I'm always proselytizing. And I said, yeah, I know. But really, I really want people to understand what they're doing wrong. You know? So for instance, if you're not vegan, you are murdering animals, you're destroying the planet, and you're gonna die a painful, grisly death. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Mom. Yeah. So people ask me what my pronoun is. I say vegan. Yeah, that's my pronoun. So, you know, oh, a little closer? Okay. So anyway, it's getting really hard to be invited anywhere. Like people never invite me to barbecues or anything like that. They say, Linda, are you inviting Linda to the barbecue? Are you crazy? She'll come in and go, sniff, sniff, I smell death. Yeah. And also, people don't really like to come over anymore. I call up Ron Hyde. Is Ron there? No. I said, where is he? He's in the witness protection program. And that's like Oscar Mayer will actually pay you to disappear. And it's called the Vegan Witness Protection Program. But I am making friends now because I'm a volunteer at the hospital. I'm in the hospice program. Linda, I only have 5 more minutes to live. Oh, you can give up meat then, right? So anyway, I really love this, but the point is, it's just not getting very favorable reactions. I have been meeting some nice people, and I have found people to love me over the years. In fact, the last 2 men, though, one of them was stone deaf, and the other one is so hard of hearing. I guess it's not a coincidence. There you go. And that's it. Now I'm going to give you briefly my story, very quickly, because we don't have a lot of time. I'm going to fly through this. So I started out 55 pounds overweight, and now I'm at the correct weight, and that picture on the right is me teaching aerobics. I teach everything from kickboxing to personal training to weight training, and I'll be 80 in 4 months. Hello? Yeah. This guy, Dr. John McDougall, how many know him? Yeah, he saved my life. I would have been dead 35 years ago had he not saved my life. I didn't even meet the man. Somebody just told me to read his book. I read it, I did it, and I got well. Yeah. That's the book I use. Starch, by the way, you guys, don't be afraid of carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates are what give you energy. That's your energy source. I eat 12 potatoes a day. And that's how I lost the weight, and that's how I can teach aerobics at my age. I'm the oldest of all the 10 gyms. Yeah. That book helped me too, John Robbins. Then I started the Sacramento Vegan Society. I have 268 members in Sacramento. But I do want you to join. Well, why do I want you to join even if you live here? Is because I do online events, like speaker events with Dr. McDougall and Dr. Bernard and Dr. Clapper and Dr. T. Colin Campbell, the biggies. I do tabling for the Sacramento Vegan Society. I started my vegan mentor business, which is right over there. If you want coaching or want anybody you know to learn how to eat a healthy, whole food, plant diet, not the one with oil, sugar, and all that stuff. I teach the whole food diet. And I do a 4-week group coaching, only 10 people, so if you want to get in for November, sign up soon. I don't have it posted yet, but it will be next week. This is one of my clients. She went up to lose 130 pounds. She brought her sister with her, who had diabetes, to my aerobics class. That was about 10 years ago. And she said after class, Linda, I came to your aerobics class because I need to lose weight. How many people think she can lose weight in an aerobics class? She could not lose any weight, just like I did. And I was a fat aerobic instructor back then. It's the food, baby, it's the food. So she went and took my course, and her sister took my diabetes course. She took one course, and she had diabetes for 27 years, her sister, and one course from me, and she lost her diabetes for 10 years. That's my boss, the wonderful Dr. Neil Bernard. I'm a Food for Life instructor. I teach diabetes and cancer and kickstart classes. That's what we eat. That's the cancer book we teach from. I have a diabetes one, but it's not on here. That's me doing a food demo for Food for Life. That's my dog food company right over there. Right here, order online, free shipping. Since 2005, the very first vegan dog food company. That's my granddaughter. She's just so beautiful, a wonderful girl. Unfortunately, she fell for the keto diet. The keto diet makes you skinny, but it's like getting sick to be skinny. She'll probably have to replace her kidneys if she stays on it very long. You know, chickens, they're so sweet, and they have families too, and they actually call out for their babies for 6 to 8 weeks if you should remove their babies from them. And you can read the rest right there. That's what we should be doing with our children, not feeding them chicken nuggets. That is free range right there, and they're bred so they're eating the wrong food and their bones are brittle. They can't even stand up, and they're in miserable pain. They had their noses cut off. There's your chicken nugget sandwich. Whoops. Chicken nugget here, anybody? Chicken burger. And pigs are so intelligent. They have a lot of our DNA. They're as intelligent and cognizant as a 3-year-old child, and we treat them like objects. I am going to show you some not very nice pictures. Close your eyes if you don't want to see it. That's a good one. These little babies just want love like the rest of our dogs and cats do. That's a dog, and that's a pig inside of a transport truck that I fed water to before it's slaughtered. We give them antibiotics and medications to keep them alive just long enough to kill them. No one deserves this. The mother can't turn around or stand up. This is what we need to do with our kids. Do you know it takes 1,000 gallons of water to produce 1 gallon of milk? Farmers say they love their cows. They dehorn them, take away their babies, send calves to veal farms, and send their cows to slaughter, but they love them. It takes, look at the calories on almond milk and look at the calories on cow milk. And you get more calcium, 48%, 47% opposed to 38%. I'm sorry about that, but that's what we do. And a recent study explains how a major global shift towards plant-based meat and dairy replacements would greatly help prevent deforestation. We are cutting down all the trees. We're using almost all our land to grow and murder and feed animals. This is not right. We can help stop climate change by taking the animals out of our diet. Oops, whoopsie. Environmentalists are concerned about methane as it traps about 87 times more than carbon dioxide. So way more than your transportation, guys. Animal agriculture. This is one of my favorite authors, Glenn Mercer. He wrote wonderful books if you can get them. Own Your Health, Food is Climate, and America Goes Vegan. Fabulous books. Whoops, wrong way. Oh. Now, people don't think of fish as having feelings. They don't have any fur, and they don't have 4 legs. And we don't see their eyes because they're underwater, but they have feelings. They have families. And they feel pain. People don't know that. Read the book by Dr. Jonathan Balcombe, Fish, What a Fish Knows. That's what it feels like for them, only they're going out of water, we'd be pulled underwater. Fish feel pain, they have nerve receptors, they have feelings. They even go against, there's called cleaner fish. They go over to their cleaner fish, and the cleaner fish take off the parasites for them. They feel fear and avoid it. And they recognize your face. And they feel joy. They feel joy. Some of them jump out of water just for fun. That's what we should be doing with lambs. But instead, we have the baby lambs strung up for slaughter. The mothers are watching nearby. They're bleeding. That's how much water it needs for a hamburger versus a potato. I want to talk a little bit about cruise ships, and a lot of vegans are going to be very angry with me talking about cruise ships because vegans take Cruises. My friends are taking cruises. Even some of my doctor friends are speaking on cruises. Cruises are not okay. They hurt the sea life big time. They can be 10,000 to 12,000 people big. Even the small ones hurt. Cruise ships cause thousands of environmental violations in 20 years, but no independent oversight. They are dumping wastewater, oil, plastic, and polluting the ocean and air. How much sewage comes from one ship? A 3,000 person ship generates 150,000 gallons of sewage per week. This adds up to 1 billion gallons of sewage per year. Endangers and also kills people who eat seafood. Beachgoers, surfers can contract diseases like diarrhea, ear, nose, throat problems, vomiting, hepatitis, and respiratory diseases. Whoops. Today's oceans are a tumult of engine roar, artificial sonar, and seismic blasts. The sonar is so loud that it would be like a rock band in your house, which is the loudest one you can at 150, 130 decibels. They have to listen to 235 decibels and they can't escape it. Even the whales go erratic and they bleed out of their eyes. And then they beach themselves. They can't stand the sound. They can't mate. They can't find anything. They can't find food. Without oversight, cruise ships will continue to threaten our communities. Even the places they go to are polluted. A large cruise ship can use up to 250 tons of fuel per day, which is around 80,000 gallons. A normal cruise ship can use 150 tons of fuel daily, consuming 30 to 50 gallons per mile. Even while they're docked, people don't understand, they still have to use the electricity for the customers and the crew, and they give off terrible soot and nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, and CO2 while they're docked. A cruise ship each day emits more than 13 million cars of sulfuric acid and more soot than 1 million cars. The manatees are dying off. There's 1/6 of the manatees have already died. They can't find their food. The oxygen level goes down so low from the algae growth that they can't eat. They're dying. This is what we should be doing, taking our kids to farm sanctuaries so they can meet the animals. By the way, that's Georgia. He was meant for Texas slaughterhouse. See animals as someone, not something. Live your truth. Find your purpose. Don't worry about what other people think. That's why I'm telling you the truth, even though they'll never ask me to speak again at a vegan event. Because cruise ships are so popular right now, and they're going all the time. So we need to stop having a pleasure city rolling around our waters and just stay home or go on, take your car ride somewhere, but do not take a cruise ship, please. So upcoming next weekend, we have Rowdy Girl, the movie. I'll be there as the moderator, so come on, join me. She's a good friend of mine from Texas, and she started a ranch. Huh? At the Roxy Theater. You can look it up online. The Roxy Theater, next Sunday, guys. She started if you don't know Renee from Rowdy Girl, she told her husband, I'm not going to murder one more of our cattle, not one more cow. She sang to them. And he said, oh, wait, no way. So anyway, she bought the cows and started and made their cattle ranch into a farm sanctuary. He finally came along and helps her now. And then she did a movie that went viral. And she speaks all over the world now. This is her second movie. And then we're going to see Eating Our Way to Extinction. That movie will blow your mind away. If you want to know why we need to stop eating the animals and using the animals, you have to watch this movie. It's just unbelievable. We're going to have that one showing here in San Francisco in January. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions so far? I've been doing this for 35 years, and I'm hoping that any of you who need help moving on to a plant diet, especially a healthy one, my coaching information is right at the table over there. But I see, how much time do I have? I think I have a little more time. I might show you a little bit of peat. If I can find it. Hold on here. I'm going to start Pete for you. I just interviewed Pete and the producer of Eating Our Way to Extinction a couple weekends ago. Oh, where's the sound? I need help with the sound, please. It's on my computer, but not up there. Well, I guess we're not going to be listening to that after all. I have no idea how to make that work. Okay, we're not going to watch that. How many of you here are whole food plant eaters? How many of you already? Okay, how many, be honest, how many of you are processed food eaters?
A little.
A little. Okay. Well, when you get tired of not being at your optimal health, then you come to me. I will help you transition over. Because right now, if you're a processed vegan or eater, you are addicted to sugar, fat, and salt. And those three things are not helpful to the human body. They're not natural. So, and it's really hard. When I first went vegan the first year, I was 55 pounds overweight, and then I lost 25, but I couldn't get rid of the last 25 because I was eating the processed food. So when you're ready to get to your optimal health, maybe you have high blood pressure, maybe you have heart disease like I did, maybe you have high cholesterol like I did, maybe you have 25 pounds still to take off or more, that's where I come in and I will help you, okay? So my information is right over there at the table, right in front here. And if you don't have any more questions or any questions, I will let you go. And thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you. Half miles. You can't have the cruise ship doing anything 3.5 miles from shore, but they don't even regulate that. And the amount of that drops. Think about it, 10,000 people pooping and peeing in the ocean. The acid alone and the algae growth that happens from that alone is killing our animals. And if we don't have whales anymore, we're not going to have life on Earth because they are part of the these actually feed off of their poop. And that goes up in the air and seeds the water. It's all connected. But we're killing off the whales, we're killing off the ocean life. So there's no regulation right now on these cruise ships. It's up to us, just like not eating animal products anymore to be a plant-based eater. Sorry. We need to not go on cruise ships so that we don't contribute to this horror. Yes.
No regulation, is it like in different nations' waters and stuff, or what is the?
There's no regulation in any country. Doesn't matter what country. And also, it hurts some of the smaller communities that they dock in. You know, all the sewage stays there, and then they have all that soot and nitrogen oxide and the sulfuric oxide there. But sometimes they do take some of them take some of their sewage into the village, which isn't good either. But it's really bad because there's nobody overseeing us. It's up to us. Just like we don't eat animals anymore, we have to be the ones to not take the cruise ship anymore. So if you have friends who are taking cruise ships, have them look up this one website called Friends of the Earth. And a little bit all about the horrors of the cruise ship industry. But it's a big money maker, and that's why even my vegan friends are going on these ships, because they like to relax and they like to eat, have somebody serve them their dinner while they go to fun countries. But it's hurting us, guys. Please do not take a cruise. Please tell other people about this. Tell them to look up Friends of the Earth. I have a friend where I teach aerobics, and I was trying to tell her, told me she's taking a cruise. And I said, oh, please don't. She said, why not? And I said, because it's hurting the fish and the animals in the water. I said, oh. And that's going to be your reaction too. I say, okay, if you don't believe me, just look up friendsofthe.earth.com. And you will see it all listed there. And we are not being friends of the earth right now in so many different ways, by eating the animals, by using the animals for everything, for clothing, for entertainment, for rodeos. I have a friend who just does nothing but rodeo. I write letters every week to the rodeo. It's such a big macho thing, but they make so much money. It's all about money. And just like in our hospitals, the doctor, I have a vegan doctor, but he doesn't tell any other doctor or any other patient to go vegan. You know why? He's afraid he'll get fired as a doctor, and he's vegan. This is disgusting, but it's all about keeping your job and having the money, getting the money in. That's what we need, guys, to make more money as vegans. So start making money, okay? I'm gonna start making more money so I can get this message out. Because really, guys, we're not gonna have a planet if we don't do this. Don't be naive about that. We're gonna lose our air and water. Water's already in big shortage in a lot of places. And here we're having this big climate change, and there's a whole half of the population that don't believe in climate change. So we who know about this, who know what's happening, we have to get the word out together. So let's do that and try to get people off the cruise ships, try to get people stopping to eat the animals. And they suffer so greatly. I cry at night over the animals. And sometimes if I see an animal video, I can't go to sleep all night. I can't believe humans are that cruel. I can't believe humans are that, you know, when I told my daughter I was going vegan, she said, oh, that's stupid, Mom. So even my own children, except for one, don't believe me. They don't want to know about it. You know why? Because they're used to eating fat, sugar, salt, and high-fat diet. They're used to it being part of their tradition about how they grew up and felt good, so they don't want to change that. Even though I've been 35 years old vegan, I can't get my daughter, who's almost 60 next year, she has no interest in this. Doesn't want to know. My two non-vegan children unfriended me because they don't want to see any post on Facebook or anything else. I posted something about this on LinkedIn, and my daughter said, Mom, I'm going to have to unfriend you there too. I don't want to see that. It's not like Facebook. You're not supposed to do that, Mom. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it quits now. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate you.
what they should be promoting, and the world needs to promote, is over.